Enjoying your nice snowy weekend?
Yeah, you can say that again. We got snow the other day, and I was like, I'll go shovel when it's done snowing, and then I got on and played Factorio for a little bit. My partner had gone to see a movie. Um, I was like, I didn't shovel, and I looked out the window, and the driveway had melted, so I didn't need to shovel.
Well, to be fair, that will eventually happen for all snow.
Well, yeah, but I thought I'd need to get out sooner than that. But yeah, the second snow did not melt because it is very cold.
Yeah, no, we got hit with the snow too, and it is certainly not going to be melting anytime soon.
I think
So,
the first stuff didn't stick around, but I think in total we've probably gotten over a foot.
it's looking like it's going to be pretty snowy winter.
Yeah, yeah, above average precipitation and below average temperature here. But that's true for basically the entire country at this point.
Yeah, so it's a winter wonderland.
Yeah. It'll be nice once I'm not going into work.
That's true.
I've been staying home and it's been quite nice.
It's nice when you don't have to drive in it.
Yeah.
Then you can look at the window and be like, wow.
Yeah, it was when I was watching it come down, I'm like, man, sure glad I'm not going anywhere.
Brushing it off and being like, razzle, frazzle. Trying to make your car drivable.
Well, I have a garage, so
Okay. Ooh, Mr. Fancy Pants, he has a house for his car. Get out of here.
it's about as small as you can make a garage and still fit a car in it. Like I don't know how you would fit anything much larger than a Prius in there. Cuz my car is just barely bigger than a Prius and it barely fits. You can get out of one side at a time. I have to park far enough over that I can open my door. Granted, that is cuz we did put some shelves in there. But still, even without the shelves,
Poor thing, you've got a room for your car.
I can't
I have to go to the
imagine.
bathroom outdoors.
You still have an outhouse?
No. I've got an indoor bathroom, as you know.
You prefer the authentic way.
I like the view.
You've got a stick out there too that you put your bucket on and you tip it onto your head to shower every morning.
Yeah. And then I have like a little like pond that I scrub and go da-dee-da-da-dum.
It's a little cold out there right now. You break the ice up on it and still get in.
It's a cold plunge, right?
Yeah.
All those TikToks are telling me that's good for me, right?
I wouldn't know.
Wake up at 4 a.m. I journal. I take a cold plunge. I journal a little
You
bit more.
stick your face into a bath of cucumber water or whatever the fuck it was. I know it was some bottled sparkling water. You seen that meme?
Yeah, I have.
It wasn't
I don't
Perrier, it was something else.
Maybe it's Grey Poupon.
Great. That's mustard.
I go through about 4 bottles a day because I fill up a really big bowl.
Well, if you're cultured, you know Grey Poupon does not come in bottles, it comes in jars. Also, the fact that people still think Grey Poupon is fancy, even though it's like fucking like 50 cents more expensive than the store brand. Just
Well,
because
I
they
take my
have
Grey
fancy
Poupon.
English people in the commercial, like
I'll
20,
take my Grey
30 years
Poupon
ago.
out of the jars and put them in bottles. It makes it easier to squeeze out to put into the bowl that I put my face in.
Even though you go through 4 of them a day.
See, that's just some of the things I've journaled about. Save time in my morning.
That's why you gotta wake up at 4 a.m. to start your day. You do a lot of
Yeah.
nonsensical things that just waste time.
I do not have a lot of leeway. I'm spending hours putting my face in mustard and journaling.
It's like that fucking old drill tweet. He's like, please help my family save money. It's like $100 on rent, $200 on gas, $5,000 on candles. Spend less on candles. No.
Good argument.
Well, you been doing anything to get into the Christmas spirit?
I've watched The Muppets Christmas Carol,
That's a good one.
which is a great one.
Isn't
I
that one of the
also
first? Is Pepe in that one?
Hey,
The shrimp? No, because that's Gonzo and Rizzo. That's right. Because
Gonzo's in it.
yeah, Gonzo. Rizzo's in it too. But Rizzo and Pepe
Uh-huh.
are some of the later additions, I believe.
Rizzo plays himself.
Yeah, he's just a rat. It's medieval times. But
I
sorry,
also
you
watched
watched
the Robert Zemeckis version, like that came out like 15 years ago. You know
Robert
the guy who did Polar
Zemeckis.
Express.
Oh, the animated one that had
Yeah,
Jim
yeah, Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I've never seen that
That
one.
that one's much worse than the
I
Muppets
believe
one.
it. I believe it.
It's also terrifying. Like I know the Christmas Carol is always kind of like spooky. I don't know why they went so hard on like, yeah, let's really make this like a scary
Well,
movie.
it's fucking Zemeckis. He does whatever he wants.
And it's in that like Polar Express kind of like motion capture, so it like adds
Mm.
like the eeriness.
You think Jim Carrey did all of the mocap for that one?
100%. Like even when you're just moving around, like that guy moves like Jim Carrey.
No. Sorry, I meant every character. You know how Tom Hanks did
Oh
all
no
the
no.
mocap for Polar Express. Jim Carrey did all the mocap for Christmas Carol.
I think he just did Scrooge.
No.
So I would not recommend.
We got the tree up. I put the lights on. It's
Nice.
the tree might be older than I am, and it loses so many plastic little things every year. I'm scratched to hell on the arm I was sticking the lights in with. And then for Christmas movies the other night we watched Godfather.
So that doesn't take place during Christmas.
Yeah, it does. Remember, Tom gets pulled aside for the first time when he's buying Christmas presents.
So it counts as a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's got Christmas in it. Yeah, no, it doesn't. But that's the first time I'd ever seen Godfather.
What'd you think?
It was very good. Quite enjoyed it. I thought it ended about 4 or 5 separate times. I kept waiting for the movie to end, and then they would just continue. I'm like, okay, this is not really related to what was happening before, but go off. But it was good.
Now you can watch. Now you can watch the second one.
I don't know if I want to watch the second one. I feel like I got more than enough from the first one. Plus, the second one's not going to have Marlon Brando in it unless he shows back up as a ghost.
The Ghost of Christmas Past.
The fucking tomato scene was like, it started and I'm like, okay, well, he's obviously going to die here because this scene makes no sense. I don't understand why this is going on so long.
The little Christmas surprise.
No. Well, you want to get on into it? We can. It's a short album, so no sense making the show longer than the.
Let's jump into it.
So, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Audio Shop Podcast. This week we are reviewing The Magic of Christmas by Nat King Cole. And I was not online last week around 8 p.m. waiting for Cooper and then checking his text that he had sent me days before saying, I can't do it this weekend. That absolutely
Hey, I was having a
happened.
good night. I saw the text and I went, hoo hoo hoo, silly Sam. And I told him, hey, I'll be on in a minute. Just keep waiting. And I left him there for like 40 minutes.
No, I saw the I opened it to text you and I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. Oh well, at least I listened to it. So.
But yeah, no, we're here for our. Of course, it's December. It's
Mm-hmm.
the holiday season, so we have to do a Christmas album. We've done several of these albums in the past. I was trying to think through them all. We've of course done the Elvis Presley Christmas, a classic, and one that neither of us particularly liked. Um, we did the Phil Spector Christmas album, which was quite good. The Beach Boys Christmas album,
Mm-hmm.
another classic that wasn't very
That
good.
one was terrible.
Um, Ella Wishes You Were Swinging Christmas. I remember liking that one by Ella
Yeah,
Fitzgerald.
yeah, that one was very good.
Um, yeah, so I think we've been probably about 50%, batting average here.
Yeah, I'd say maybe a little less. Christmas albums, I feel, aren't usually very good. There's the classics that everybody, wants to cover, and very few people cover them well, or at least when it's such a saturated field that you don't have to just do it well, you have to do it better than everybody else to stand out, and that doesn't happen very often. And then there's like one or two songs from the album that's like, okay, this is the definitive version of a song. Now, Beach Boys, we're not talking about them here, but
yeah, I mean, Christmas albums are interesting because they're essentially like cover albums, right?
yes,
At least for the most part. I mean, you get to slip in a couple of your own sometimes, and if you're really lucky, they take off and become like a classic, part of the pantheon of Christmas songs, and then you become Mariah Carey, make like $8 million a year.
I thought she made 30 million a year.
It's like, I mean, at that point, does it matter for her? Does she think she checks her bank account like, ooh, I only made 29 this year?
I want to know.
Yeah, and of course, I'm sure some people that make all originals in their Christmas album, but really, it's about the classics, and sometimes putting your own spin on an old classic. Because if you can become the definitive version of a classic Christmas song, that's where the money's at.
Yes, you were right, Cooper. It is 2.5 to 3 million a year.
Oh, peanuts.
Honestly, why even do anything else at that point? You just got the check coming in, unless you're doing it for creative, creative fulfillment. Why do anything? Just do whatever you want. You've got a $3 million check coming in every year.
And that's $3 million from one song. I'm sure she's making
more
from the rest of her back catalog.
Although I can't say I can name any other Mariah Carey song. Oh, did she do "I Will Always Love You"?
Was that Mariah Carey?
I thought so.
I don't think so.
Who was that then? Oh, Whitney Houston, duh, sorry. I was just thinking of the high notes.
She obviously there's not a cover of this on this album, so I don't know her necessarily talking about it. Wouldn't that be crazy if Nat King Cole wrote "All I Want for Christmas Is You"?
And a original comes out. It's revealed that "All I Want for Christmas For You" actually was recorded in like the 20s.
It's an oldie. It's an oldie but a goldie. But yeah, no. So just as a little bit of history before we get into it on Nat himself. So Nathaniel Adams Cole, born 1919, died 1965. So died relatively young. Known professionally as Nat King Cole, was an American singer, jazz pianist, and actor. His career spanned 3 decades, from the 30s to the 60s, and he recorded over 100 songs that became hits on the pop charts. So, a big name back in the early half of the 20th century.
Even today,
still beloved. A lot of posthumous awards. I sometimes want to pronounce it posthumous.
Yeah,
I know that's wrong, but it just feels right.
That's incorrect.
Because when someone passes away, you're no longer humorous. You're posthumous.
Unless you're Cooper, which that happens while you're still alive.
Well, okay, calm down. I'm going to be much funnier when I'm dead. He was actually free humorous. So this album of his, The Magic of Christmas, actually is a bit tricky because it's kind of a thing back in this was released back in 1960, as basically the entire track list that we're going to be going through. But it originally didn't include the Christmas song, which is the last track on this album.
more commonly known as Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Because who the
Yes,
fuck
but
knows it
just
as the Christmas song?
because that's like so vague. He was obviously going for the, they'll say the Christmas song, they'll think of my song. Um, no, but I mean, the Christmas song was like I think released in 1961, so the song was re-released with it. I mean, typically we try to do the earliest release of an album, but it's the Christmas song. You have to include it.
Yeah.
And fun fact, the Christmas song um, spent the largest amount of time in the Billboard Hot 100 in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100.
Mm-hmm.
Um, wait, sorry, it broke the record for the longest journey to the Billboard top 10 in the Billboard Top 100.
So
Basically, it took 62 years for it to make the top 10 in the Billboard Hot 100 because they don't care about release date; they just care about plays. So 62
interesting.
years after it was recorded. So that was in 2022. It
Why?
broke within the Billboard Hot 100. I don't know.
Maybe because they're using by 22. Had they edited how they were doing the Billboard charts at that point? Were they switching to streaming?
Oh, remember how everyone was kind of into chestnuts a few years back?
They're
Like that was a big
okay.
year for chestnuts. But like 2022 was like a big year for chestnuts.
I had a lot in when I went to Japan. They really like them over there for some reason. Probably because they're just very slightly sweet and kind of bland, and that's how they like their desserts.
I was gonna say, oh, just like you, Sam, but that's not true. You're sweet and not bland.
I thought you were gonna say you're
You're not
bland
sweet.
but not sweet.
um, and it's also in the Library of Congress.
That doesn't mean
So,
anything these days.
but I mean, if you had to choose a Christmas song, I mean, it's hard to. One could argue, it's hard to argue for a different song than the Christmas song.
I see that doesn't mean anything to me because whenever a book is published, a copy of it goes to the Library of Congress.
Right,
Any
but this
book.
was in the yeah, but this was like in the National Recording Registry. The one where they only choose like a couple songs a year,
What? But why?
like cultural significance.
So does that mean CBAT's in the National Recording Registry?
Oh yeah, I mean they actually just have it playing over the elevator.
That's the elevator music they use.
Yeah. I love this song.
Hey, play that one again, man.
Which one, man? The one that goes. um, unfortunately, Nat King Cole did not also cover Seabat, so.
Damn.
But yeah, so with all that background out of the way, you want to jump into it, Sam?
Yeah, we can get started with track number 1.
Track number 1, Deck the Halls. And I should note this is a fairly short album, 33 minutes, with 15 songs.
Yes.
So you crunch the numbers. These are not exactly, prog rock, odysseys here.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of exemplified with the first song on this album, which comes in at a tight 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, it was. I was a bit shocked at how quickly it was over because I recall "Deck the Halls" being a bit longer. And I, normally not a fan of going off my childhood version of Christmas songs because that's how it, how it always works. The ones you grow up listening to are the ones you prefer. But his singing voice, I just love it every time.
Yeah, and I mean, it comes through super clear. It's crammed with a lot of good production in a very short amount of time. Um, and I mean, it kind of sets the tone, even in the short minute track, of like exactly what this album's going to have: live instrumentation with orchestra, and backing singers. They're going to be quite prevalent themes on this album.
Yeah. I feel like the stack to the ceiling choir comes in and it just ends.
I mean, when you got a minute, you're not working with a lot of
just,
blood room
just
here.
in and out real quick. So jump into track 2 if you're ready, Coop.
Track number 2, over twice the length of the first track.
Wow.
Wow.
At a whopping 2 minutes long.
Is Adius Fidelis or Come All Ye Faithful.
Again,
brings back the energy a little bit.
I'm not typically a fan of this song, but turns out I just wasn't listening to the right version. His singing voice makes it a lot better.
Yeah, it's bassy, clear, comes in powerful, and it's also kind of backed by violins, and these like little bell chimes or deeper bell chimes that
Mm-hmm.
come in through the back.
I
And yeah, Nat's got a strength behind his voice that kind of really carries the tune.
mm-hmm. The choir that comes in singing, and I assume it's Latin. I'm not positive. It doesn't sound like German.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Latin, which you don't typically hear it in the song.
No.
I mean, the original song was in Latin, um, so that's kind of a nice tribute to that.
I'm I'm sure they're very happy for the nod, the original writers of the song there.
The Latins, yeah, all those native Latin speakers,
all the Romans. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. You know, the for some reason I've heard it before in Latin. I'm not a fan. I don't like it.
It might be the oldest song that's like still commonly sang for Christmas. It came out in 1751.
Wow, it's
Which
pretty
is
old.
pretty old.
Yeah, you're probably right with that. I bet if you Google oldest Christmas song, that'll tell you what the actual one is. Jump into track 3 if you're ready, Coop.
Yes, track number 3, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
If I can type.
Another minute 30 song, so these are coming in and out. I like this version of the song. Obviously, Nat singing is great.
Yep.
But it has this kind of very pizzicato. What's the word? Pizzicato.
In
Yeah.
the strings.
Yeah, and the strings with almost like a little Spanish guitar thing going on in the background.
See, that's funny that you're talking about the backing track for this one, because I specifically wrote the backing tracks really aren't anything to write home about here. Like, with how much focus they're trying to put on his voice, they're keeping it a little bit simplified back there.
It's tasteful, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plus, I forget what they're called. Those little finger percussions, like the little like drum hi hats, but on your fingers.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Look them up.
Drum
finger.
Hi-hats. Are you talking about like the little finger cymbals?
Yeah.
Hi-hats.
You knew what I was talking about.
Cymbals. Yeah.
Zills. Known as zills, saggets, or tingshas.
Okay, I just call them finger cymbals. That's
also what they're.
Those sound like slurs. I'll be honest.
Well, hey, that's what it says. Google AI wouldn't lie to me.
Oh, you're using the AI. It's almost certainly a slur. Then they just pulled that out of nowhere.
Oh God.
But I don't know if you picked up on this one, Coop. There was like some static noise in the choir section for some reason.
You mean like distortion in their singing?
Yeah, well, it almost just sounded like, I assume it was recorded to tape. It just sounded like there was some tape noise.
I mean, I didn't pick up on that. I wouldn't be surprised. It was recorded in, probably the late 50s?
Yeah.
So, recording technology still wasn't, quite up to stuff as it was today.
Where's my Ultra HD audio release of The Magic of Christmas?
That's my panning stereo version of Nat King Cole's The Magic of Christmas. Nat, the choir, the vocals, the percussion, and the guitar are all in the left ear. And that's the song. 2025 release. 2025 remaster. Parentheses.
Jumping to track 4 if you're ready, Coop.
Track number 4, O Tannenbaum.
The original German of, I believe it's original German of
yes.
O Christmas Tree.
Brings me back to, I was in a German club back in middle school and performed this at the local Christmas festival. I remember because I ate so much marzipan that night. I actually got sick.
I feel like The number of times we've gone like out for food or out drinking and you've gotten sick at the end of the night is quite high, I'll be honest.
To be fair, I ate a lot of marzipan. Like that wasn't like, oh, it's my stomach. It's like weak. It was like, I think most people would have had problems with that amount of marzipan.
You just ate marzipan? Just usually it's used in something or on something.
They're like decorated to look like little presents.
Oh, okay.
I was just stuffing my face with
I
marzipan.
mean, it is really good. I can't blame you.
But it's also like mostly sugar.
Well, it's mostly almond and then sugar, yeah.
Well, and I'm deathly allergic to almonds.
I gotta say, I'm happy that the German version is included here because I cannot take "O Christmas Tree" seriously. Because when I was a kid, my mom got a singing dog that sang "O Christmas Tree," and I hate the song from how much my sister would just click the button. The entirety of Christmas was consumed by that fucking dancing dog singing "O Christmas Tree."
So your sister must really like the song.
She might not even remember that story. She was quite young.
Oh, dude. I am partial to the German version.
Yeah.
She does both the German and the English, so it's nice.
We get a little bit of a flute that peeks in every once in a while from the backing track. I like that. And
a trumpet break at the 2-minute mark.
2 hour mark.
Yeah. You're really. Why is this album 2 hours and 15 minutes long?
Every other song's a minute, but this one, he really went all out. O Tannenbaum doesn't typically have a washboard solo, but they got into a groove there.
All things considered, his German pronunciations are pretty good.
Yeah, it felt quite natural. Jump into track 5 if you're ready, Coop.
Yes, track number 5, A Little Town of Bethlehem. So, of course, I don't think there's any original songs on this album. And by original, I mean written by Nat King Cole.
Yeah, they're all tending to be the more religious Christmas songs, I would say. Drifters, This Ain't.
But it's also, it doesn't go as hard like into it as like the back half of like Elvis's Christmas album, if you recall. Where there's some absolute schnoozers, like
yeah. At least he picked like the more popular ones.
Oh, but yeah, this one's a pretty faithful version. Obviously, it's got violins. It's got I think harp.
Yeah, a little bit of harp. I think there's a little bit of vibraphone hiding back there too.
So even if some of the slower Christmas songs still have a good instrumentation, of course, Nat King Cole's voice is great as well. Plus that violin solo that happens in the middle, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me think like someone should be like narrating it over. It's like a camera zooms into like a snowy cottage.
Mm-hmm. Definitely gives some Rankin Bass vibes. Jumping to track 6, if you're ready, Coop.
Track number 6, I Saw 3 Ships. Which is not as common of a Christmas song.
No, yeah.
At least not nowadays.
Can't say the last time I heard this. I also didn't realize it was a religious Christmas song. I didn't know that either.
I mean, it's I was reading up on it. It's like a English folk song. No, but I don't think this one really made the rotation.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting to hear a song you don't typically hear about Christmas time. At least nowadays.
Yeah, not nowadays. I did enjoy, I think this is the best choir of the album so far. Actually stacked with some bass vocals rather than just treble.
Yeah, and it has kind of a nice little call and response between Nat King Cole and the choir. Yeah, and those basses get bassy.
Mm-hmm. They're way down there. Jumping to track 7, if you're ready, Coop.
Track number 7. Oh, Holy Night.
Now, sorry, you can go first.
No, I'd say, is this the slowest Christmas song? I'm trying to think of any that are slower.
Yeah, I can't think of any. I was also gonna say, actually, not the best vocal performance. I felt like he sounded a bit strained going for the powerful higher notes, because this one is his style is not the extreme high power behind a sustained note. He's much more of a jazz vocalist. But I mean, it's like comparing gold to silver. Yeah, silver's a precious metal too, but oh no, it tarnishes whatever. So he's still very good, but it's just a little bit of, you could hear a little bit of that strain when he was trying to hit the high ones.
Yeah, this is a surprisingly, the more I think about it, the more this is actually a surprisingly difficult song to sing because
Mm-hmm.
you start pretty low in your register. Like he gets
Yeah.
pretty bassy at the beginning, and by the end you are like belting long notes because it's a slow song.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so maybe not his best performance, but I mean still great. Um, and it's good violin backing. I like whenever the choir comes in at like the 2 minute mark
Mm-hmm.
and kind of takes over for a little bit. Has kind of this very swelling sound.
Ooh, sorry.
You're falling asleep just thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Holy Night is slow. Jumping to track 8 if you're ready, Coop.
Yes, track number 8. Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
There's a lot of awkward commas in these titles.
I also noticed that. Like, there's no comma between an O Tannenbaum, but there's a comma between the O and Little Town of Bethlehem.
When there's definitely not a pause in the song.
Or like there's a comma between Mary and Gentlemen and God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
Yeah, that was.
Does anyone say God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen and like pauses there?
Yeah, there's no pause.
At least this kind of makes sense. So I kind of say hark the Herald Angels
Yeah,
Sing.
there's a pause there. Usually it's an exclamation point. I've seen, but
I mean, this does hark right into it.
yeah. I will say by this point, the songs were going by so fast and they were all so Christmassy that I was only getting about one line written per song. So I don't have a ton from here on out, but
I mean, this one has some interesting stuff. It's got like kind of that almost like opera singer female like singing in the background,
mm-hmm.
and it's kind of paired with like this almost like march type like trumpet performance. I don't know, it has like a triumphant feel to it.
Yeah.
Which I guess is what the song's going for.
And it has a lot more energy than jumping from Oh Holy Night to this is a bit extreme. The instrumental outro of this one had so much energy on it, like it was at the end of a movie or something like that.
Which, I mean, can you really ask for album flow on a Christmas album?
No, you can't. It's meant to be slapped in, hit on shuffle, and just played quietly in the background.
It famously hit on shuffle back in 1960.
Yeah.
You go over and you drop the needle at random points on the vinyl.
Yes, that's something you can do.
Huh? No, we can move on to the next track if you're ready, Sam.
Yes. Jumping to track number 9.
It's track number 9, A Cradle in Bethlehem. Which, fun fact, is the only song on this album that does not have its own Wikipedia page.
I believe it. This is a new song that I never heard before, and I understand why it is not in the standard rotation of Christmas songs. It's just okay.
Written by a Canadian. That's fun.
Good for them.
And he's still alive, even.
Wow.
Wait, no, he wasn't. He died in 1958.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, hold on a second.
Oh, didn't you know if your songs make it to the Christmas rotation, you live forever?
Okay, I understand now why Mariah Carey is trying to make more money, because
She has to save it for a very long retirement.
she has to save up for a very, very long time.
Yeah, so this one is not the most popular Christmas song. I mean, as you can probably guess by its title, it's got almost like a lullaby quality to it, which is kind of nice. It's got bells. It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's slow.
Yeah, it is.
It's also somehow the longest song on this album
Yeah,
at a lengthy 3.5 minutes.
which listening to the song, it is lengthy. It's a very lengthy 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, not quite sure why he went all in on Cradle in Bethlehem.
Who knows? Maybe it was his favorite.
I mean, certainly the least popular.
Yes.
So maybe try to boost for the Cradle audience.
Maybe this one can be my song. There's not a people don't listen to this one every Christmas. Maybe it can be mine.
Well, judging by the Spotify plays, that didn't quite work out.
Yeah, no. Jumping to track 10, if you're ready.
Yes, track 10, Away in a Manger.
Away in a Manager.
Which, I mean, a manger. It's a manger in this case, not just another cradle. So this is kind of the cradle section of the album.
Yes.
But I do like the fact that the song is a cappella. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. You get some more of that stacked choir with the bassiest bass singers I've ever heard in my life.
They get deep.
They get so deep.
Yeah. And obviously the backing vocals are great because it's all a cappella.
Mm-hmm.
And Nat's kind of, very, not whispered, but very mellow delivery of this song.
Mm-hmm.
Again, kind of gives a kind of a hushed lullaby feel to it. But I don't know. Typically, you don't hear the song in an a cappella version, and it works very well.
Yeah, I will argue a bit there that I say most of the time you probably hear this in a cappella since it's usually sung by children in some kind of Christmas concert.
What? People have concerts for Christmas?
Yeah.
Every year?
Every year. Or at least every year that there's a Christmas.
And they don't have like a Takanaka style guitar solo in the middle of it?
No, not most of the time.
Like a guitar shaped like a Christmas tree?
No. I mean, there's only a couple years I can think of where there wasn't Christmas concert, and that's usually the year that Santa's in for the DUIs. So
yeah, so most years. I'll just say a little more often than usual these last few years.
So you joke about that, right? But you know what? You know what the English leave out for Santa instead of milk and cookies?
What?
Like a shot of bourbon. They leave out alcohol.
Oh my god. A shot of bourbon?
Yeah.
He visits a lot of houses.
He visits a lot of houses in England.
You think Santa ends the night in England because he knows that, or he starts the night in England because he knows that?
I don't know, but I'm just thinking about all those parents. Like, I don't want to drink a fucking glass of milk at 11 p.m. Tell the kids that he wants a shot of malt and a cigarette. And that's what he wants when he stops at our house.
Man, honestly, I probably end the night on the alcohol just so I didn't have to get piss ass drunk and then drink like millions of glasses of milk.
Okay, but you have a problem in which if alcohol and dairy combine in your stomach, you just barf.
Okay, well, maybe I'm more sensitive than the average man, but every man has his limits with dairy and alcohol. Mine just happens to be incredibly low, and yet they go together so well.
Incredibly low, yet you're drawn to it like moth to a flame.
And like a flame, I do get burned every time.
This might be a bad time to let you know that I've got some Irish cream whiskey in my fridge for when you guys come over.
Oh my god! I actually licked my lips whenever you said that. I've got a problem.
Just clean up after you throw up.
Keep that keep that cream cold, and keep that toilet open. I'm coming over.
Jump into track number 11 then, if you're ready.
Yes, track number 11, Joy to the World.
Classic.
Which brings up the energy a little bit more.
Yep. I wrote it kind of feels like the backing instrumentals woke up for this one.
Which, I mean, they did. They literally weren't even on the last song.
Yeah.
With like trumpets, flutes.
Yeah.
The chorus of singers, of course, are in the back as always.
It's so dense. There's so much going on compared to previous songs. And this is the first one, I think, to have snare drum in it as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fairly straightforward performance of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Joy to the World. It's a fine Christmas song.
Yeah. Not as... what's the... Jeremiah was a bullfrog version. Who sang
What?
that?
What are you talking about?
You know the song.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog?
It's called Joy to the World, though.
What are you talking about?
Let's see. What was that?
Methinks you may have already tapped into that Irish whiskey.
It's a Three Dog Night.
You're just saying words at me. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, come on. You know it if I
Jeremiah had
told
a
you.
bullfrog by Three
No,
Dog
no,
Night.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. No, the song is called Joy to the World, but its opening lyric is Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
I'm really certain that's not the opening words to Joy to the World.
I'm telling you that it is. It's the Three Dog Night song, not this
Is,
version.
is that a band?
Yeah, Three Dog Night.
I just do not know what you're talking about, Sam.
They're Canadian. You gotta look it up.
Yeah. You know who else was Canadian? The guy who wrote A Cradle in Bethlehem, and I didn't like that song either. You have anything else to say about Joy to the World?
No, I'm just thinking of the Three Dog Night song.
Talk about
Maybe they're not
bullfrogs
Canadian.
and
They
dogs.
found it in California. I'll send it to you. I'll find it.
Okay.
I don't know if they have any other famous songs other than that one Joy to the World song. Oh, they've got one of the fun timeline charts on their page that Cassiopeia has too.
Ooh, exciting.
Anyway, jump into track number 12 if you're ready, Coop.
Yes, track number 12, The First Noel, which at least in this version of it, it has an umlaut over the E, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah, you didn't put that in the sheet. Is it supposed to have an umlaut?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to search for an umlaut over an E.
No, come on. It's technically how you spell it, isn't it? German?
I don't think so, because German has umlauts over U's and O's. I don't remember ever seeing an umlaut over an E. Maybe it's like, I don't know, Dutch or something.
That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, it's Latin.
Latin.
Oh, it comes from... Oh, it's literally French. It's just French. French has the umlaut over the E. Since when does French use that symbol?
Well, yeah, French uses umlauts.
Or is it called... No, the two dots isn't an umlaut, right?
Yeah. That's what a umlaut is. Or at least that is what it is in German. I don't know what it's called in French.
French have stupid fucking names for everything. They've got a little hook on their C's sometimes. I don't know why they do that.
I like the little C hook. I don't know. It's cute. It's like a fancy C.
It's stupid. Anyway, The First Noel. I will say what I've got here is sitting here and analyzing Christmas music is very tiring because it's meant to be on in the background rather than nitpicked, and it's all so similar when you break it down.
It's also just weird to like analyze something that's like so culturally, like permitted, or like you just kind of like diffused into culture, right? We've heard the song so many times.
Yeah,
maybe not necessarily this version.
Sitting down and really thinking about it is weird.
Fun fact: Mariah Carey's version of "The First Noel" charted in the South Korean international music charts.
Okay, interesting.
So that's called multiple sources of revenue.
Yeah, I wonder how much money she makes per year on Christmas music in general.
I'm sure a lot. At least 3 million. We know that.
Yeah, at least. Well, it's 2.5 to 3.
Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, The First Noel. Fine song. This is an a cappella version of it as well, though I don't think it's quite as impressive as "Oh in a Manger."
No, there's a little bit of backing track in this one, so it's not just a cappella.
But I don't really have much to say about this one, honestly.
Yeah. Jump into track 13 then, if you're ready.
Yes, track 13, Caroling.
And maybe save listening to the Three Dog Night song I just sent you till afterwards.
No, I'm listening to Caroling.
It's
This is a fun song.
yeah, it's got tubular bells. Gotta love those, and little pops of marimba every once in a while.
Yeah, it's got like some violins. I think there's sleigh bells in the background. There's
Mm-hmm.
like some xylophone work. Great production. This one is fun. It has a lightness to it.
Yeah, yeah, it's bouncy.
Sounds like a fun song to carol, honestly.
Yeah. Jumping to track 14 if you're ready, Coop.
You have nothing else to add there,
I
Sam?
have nothing else to add. I've got so little for
You're
the
always
back half.
begging. You're like, we have to review Carolee Curling this week. I'm like, Sam, it's not even Christmas. It's July. You're like, okay, but when we get to Christmas, I'll have a lot to say. You don't say anything.
Yep, I'm a little shy.
Well, you're having a little bit of a, dare I say, a silent night, Sam? Tonight? Tonight you're silent. Track number 14, Silent Night.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Did you see what I...
Yeah, I saw what you did there.
I gotta keep things fresh. It's called messing with the format.
We've been doing this for like 6 or 7 years at this point. I don't think it's fresh anymore.
Well, this song's fun. It's got a cappella as well.
Yeah. I will say he does the German version of A Christmas Tree, but not Silent Night. I feel a little bit robbed.
I feel like O Tannenbaum's a little more popular than whatever the German version of Silent Night is.
Yep, that's also might be because when I was a child, I went to a German church, so that might have something to do with it.
To a German church?
Yeah.
I know this.
Probably not.
Do they speak in German?
No, I'll explain more later.
Okay. Huh. But yeah, nice little acapella version. A lot of tenderness in it.
Yeah, it's good. Silent Night, everybody knows it. It's nothing revolutionary going on here.
Okay. We'll get to the fun song.
Yeah,
the last track on the album.
Track 15, the Christmas song. Everybody knows
The
that.
Christmas song. I mean, everyone does know it. It's probably one of the most popular songs Christmas, and this is the most popular version of it.
Mm-hmm. And most people probably have no clue what it's called.
Everyone calls it, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yes.
Which, to be fair, is the opening line, and
Yeah.
also the Christmas song is such a generic.
Yes, it's not helpful. And after your explanation of this releasing after the album already came out, so they just re-released the album and tacked it on, makes a lot more sense. Because I would have put this first, but having it, saving the best for last is, sometimes best.
I will say, this isn't an original song for the album, right? Because it wasn't made for this album. But Nat King Cole was the first person to sing the song on recording. I was reading up on it.
I did not know that.
Apparently, it was essentially written in 1945, and the Nat King Cole Trio recorded it in 1946. It was the original release of the song. And then he re-recorded it again with a string section. And then he re-recorded it in the 1950s. And then he re-recorded it for this album, or, for 1960. So this is actually his fourth recording of the song.
Jeez, I mean, the way they used to do songs back then was so weird. A song would come out, and then everybody would record their own version of it half a year later and be like, what do you mean? This is my song.
To be fair, this is his song.
Yeah.
Or at least he did the original. And this is the version that's definitely played the most.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So I guess, practice makes perfect.
Yeah. I feel like this one feels more accurate with the backing track. For some of the other ones, it didn't feel like his voice was part of the larger orchestra well. The kind of softer guitar melds with this one.
I mean, to be fair, Nat King Cole had been workshopping his song for 15 years at this point.
That's fair, yeah. He perfected it.
And honestly, I mean, obviously Nat King Cole's delivery on this is immaculate.
Yes.
Right, it's one of the most famous Christmas performances of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It's got this tasteful piano solo. It's got this low key guitar solo. And it's just chef's kiss.
It's very good. I love all the little solos, the piano into the guitar. It's just, yeah, it's a good Christmas song.
Extremely warm song.
Mm-hmm. You could say like those chestnuts that are over the open fire.
Oh God, I left them on. Beep, beep, beep. Oh no, no, no. Someone get a bowl of water.
Well,
They're ruined.
that's the album. We gotta
That is the
give
album.
our favorite and least favorite now.
Yeah. Sam, you want to start with your least favorite?
Cradle in Bethlehem is absolutely my least favorite.
I agree.
It's not very good. There's not much to it. It's not fun. It's way too long. When every other song's like a minute, he's like, this is the one that needs to be 3 minutes. It's just not good.
Yeah, and it's not even like just can't even fall back on being like a common Christmas song that you can sing along to. No one remembers this song,
Yeah,
so
absolutely not.
probably for a good reason.
So you had the same least favorite?
Yes. And I'm gonna guess that we have the same favorite as well.
Almost certainly. I was a basic bitch and chose the Christmas song.
Also chose the Christmas song.
Yeah. What? Your favorite isn't "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" for some reason?
Some good songs from this album, but I mean, the Christmas song is the Christmas song.
Yeah.
There's a reason like every release of this album has this one added on as a bonus track.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is the one that is most associated with Nat King Cole and his. I say it's hard to argue that's not his best Christmas song.
Yeah, it's his most famous Christmas song, and it's his best. The rest of them are okay. This one stands shoulders above.
It only took him 15 years.
Yeah. Hey, practice makes perfect.
So
that's the album.
That is the album.
We got to rate it now. I don't remember who did it last time.
You think I did it last time?
I think you did, so I can do it this time.
Yeah.
Here at the audio shop, we're actually 2 of Santa's elves. That, what the fuck is there to do at the North Pole for most of the year, aside from make podcasts? So, 95% of the podcasts online are actually from Santa's elves. We just put on the fake high-pitched voices when other people are around. Normally we do talk this deep. And everybody else got, Santa kind of set the whole thing up, and he just kind of drew from a hat and had to roll with it. And he kind of forgot about us, so he just said, I got a car appointment later. Audio shop, like auto shop. You should do that. Do car themed music. I suggested something else and was beaten quite severely, so we went with audio shop. Santa doesn't like dissent. So at the tip top, we got Showroom Cream of the Crop. That's best of the best. You got to listen to this album. It's amazing. And then at the bottom, we got 1 out of 5 Scrapyard. Ooh, yuck, get it away from me. This is actively injuring me. And Cooper, what would you say you would rate The Magic of Christmas by Nat King Cole?
I mean, I'd probably give it like a high fixer-upper. It's pretty middle of the road. Obviously, great performances and a good instrumentation. I don't think it necessarily does anything super special across the board.
Yeah.
From a Christmas album perspective, which I think is a reoccurring theme when we review these albums. Now, it's certainly not the worst album we've ever reviewed.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Right. We've had some absolute duds.
That's far and away Beach Boys Christmas album. So bad.
I don't know. Elvis might take it for me.
That's fair. That was also not very good.
So this one performs adequately, right? Great vocals, great instrumentation.
Yeah.
Pretty, to the point songs, that's for sure. Not really any interesting spins on any of the Christmas classics, except, maybe the Christmas song, but that's, like I said, the best song in the album.
Yeah. And he kind of made the original a little bit.
Yeah. And yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's for if you're putting Christmas music on the background or adding it to a playlist, this is great. Not exactly need to sit down and analyze it.
No,
but it's a fun enough listen. What about yourself, Sam?
I think I'm also going to have to give it a fixer upper. I'm not going to say high though. I'm going to say quite middle of the road. It's okay. I definitely find just throwing it on the background. It's perfectly serviceable. But if somebody suggested it, I would probably suggest maybe a different Christmas album. It's okay. It's fine. But yeah,
Yeah, no.
that's the album. Now we're gonna roll on over to the spare tire, which is just whatever else we've been listening to since the last show, which I can't even remember when the last show was. It's been a hot second.
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, at least.
Roughly. So, yeah, no. What have you been listening to, Sam?
Not much. Not much. Really, not much at all. Almost exclusively just my workout stuff, which is almost entirely just Justice. By Justice is my workout album. I just work
You
out.
do like your Justice.
Hey, it's a fantastic lifting album.
No, I believe you. I mean, I know it. I listened to the album. It's a hype album.
Yeah, that's really it. That's really all there is. Little bit. I've been listening to some Headhunters as well. Some good old Herbie Hancock.
Great album. Watermelon Man.
Chameleon, actually.
Ooh, that's also a good song.
I've been using that as an alarm sometimes.
That's enough.
Burp, 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 burp. What about you?
That's a good alarm.
What have you been listening to?
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of ambient music while I read. A lot of Tim Hecker. I like. Geese released a new album that was really good that I enjoyed. The Roots released a new live album from a performance they did in New York City. Love The Roots. It's a fantastic live album. I'll never forgive Jimmy Fallon for locking them in late night hell.
Yeah.
But they do occasionally put out a live album like this, which is great. Yeah, beyond that, nothing too interesting. Trying to recall if I listened to anything. Oh, I've been listening to some Hiro Takahashi. You reminded me of him, Sam, when you're talking about how you listen to what's it? Savannah?
Sarava?
Yeah, Sarava. Yeah, but no. Otherwise, nothing too interesting. Some Christmas music, of course. Getting the holiday season. But yeah, that's about it.
I forget. I've also been listening to a little bit of Christmas music. Wayne has released 2 Christmas songs so far this year.
I do like the Wayne music.
I really like how his chestnuts roasting on an open, yeah, is it chestnuts roasting? Has the guy, what's his name?
Specifically the Anouk.
Yes.
Oh god, I love Anouk.
I would watch out, Nat King Cole.
I unironically, I mean, Nat King Cole's version is better. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but I like Anouk's version more. It's brought me more joy.
Yeah.
Isn't that what matters?
Which version have I listened to more? Probably Anouk, if I'm being honest.
I mean, whose eyes have I stared into the most while listening to that song? Definitely Anouk's.
Not Nat King Cole, I can tell you that. But yeah, that's all we've got. I don't imagine we'll be doing another show this year because I'm quite busy, and there's really only.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of weird to be doing a Christmas album on the 28th. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, I think this will probably be it for the year.
Yeah.
So that basically means that this is the end of 2025. We'll of course do our 2025 year in review come 2026
in January when we don't feel like putting any work in. just going over what we listened to last year.
And I was going through, I was trying to remember how many albums we listened to this year. It was a little light.
Yeah. We didn't do many. I think I'll have the batting average ready for January, but I don't think it's very good.
Because I think we did about 20 albums.
Ooh, okay. And there's 52 weeks in a year.
Well, then you remove the holidays and the bank holidays.
and and
And remember that those couple of months where we both had jury duty back to back, it kind of alternated.
yeah. And then there was the weeks back to back when we were the ones on trial.
Of course. Oof, man, that was a fun one.
For jury duty fraud.
Oh, and there was that one where I was on trial and you were on jury duty.
Yeah.
I don't know how you snuck in there.
Yeah.
Apparently being on a podcast together does not get you kicked off the jury.
Yeah. Knowing each other for years and years doesn't imply I'm going to, have any biases. I mean, we still voted to convict, so.
I mean, fair enough.
The prosecutor was very good.
Do you have any significant relationship with this man? I mean, we're on a podcast together. Please keep it significant, sir. Oh, then no.
But maybe we'll do some more in 26. Maybe we'll beat 20. We'll see.
Yeah. I think we did 19, and I just looked up. We did 19 in 2024. So
Hey, we're consistent. I guess
that's an uptick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Consistency is key.
That's what we always say. All right. Well, that's it.
Yeah. End the year, and there's not really any New Year's albums, so just go listen to something you like.
Yeah, and have happy holidays.
Yes. And we will see you in the shining New Year 2026. It can't get worse from here.
Don't jinx it. See you later, Shoppies.
See ya.